cannot enter. I deliberately did it. I have to open it before anybody can enter the house. So once you enter, you keep quiet. Class rep, I want to believe you are hearing me now. So talk to your people on your platform. They should keep quiet. This is not the place to be displaying their deliberately did it. I have to open it before anybody can. It's not the place to be displaying their immaturity. So anybody that has not joined that is maybe Zoom cannot allow, the person should go to YouTube. It's live in YouTube now. So over to you now, Dr. Olayiwola. So later, as I see your name, I will make you the host. Thank you.
Man. Yes, the slide is with you. I send the slide to you in case if there is need, but because of our time, I think I can go straight to the lecture. So if you can help us to share the screen from your end, I will appreciate. All right. Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, Dr. Olayiwola, let me make you the chief or the host, so you'll be able to share it. I will not be able to share it with you. I will not be able to share it at my end. So open it at your end. Then once I make you the host now, you'll be able to share it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
No problem. Even with or without the slides, I'll be able to. And maybe later on,
okay. Then later we can send the slide to them. You can continue, but once I make you the host, if it's possible for you to share with them, you can share with them. If it is not possible at the end of the class, we'll send it to them. So I'm trying to make you the host now. Thank you. You can continue.
Okay, all right.
I've told you that you should mute your microphone. I will start removing you from the room now. Those of you that you are making noise.
And in addition to that, making the slides available is a privilege, not a right. Because whatever we're going to say now is a must for you to write things down. Okay? So if we are promised to give you the slides, or probably part of the things that we promise to release to you, is a privilege. And the level at which you cooperate, we determine how we're going to do that. So, and I will advise that you give maximum cooperation so that everybody will be okay. I think I've made myself clear. And this is not the first time we are meeting. Okay? So you know the rules, you understand my points, and I will try to at least make myself clear enough so that everybody understands whatever we're going to say. All right, so that is that. So today we'll be looking at elasticity of demand and supply. That is the topic for today. Okay, and you agree with me that the last time we talked about demand and supply under the price mechanism. Okay, we consider a lot of things that the meaning of demand, supply, factor affecting demand, factor affecting supply, and went further by telling you the law of demand and supply. But from the law, that is where we are drawing the topic for today, so that you know the reason why we are talking about elasticity of demand and supply. From the law of demand, we discovered that we said something regarding the relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. That okay, if the price goes up, then demand comes down. Okay, but from that relationship, we did not talk to what extent. Okay, we only say okay, if price goes up, consumer reacts by demanding less of that commodity. But to what extent? And that is what elasticity of demand captures is all about. Okay, so elasticity concept has to do with the response or responses of demand and supply to some of the factors that can affect them. Factor like pricing, factor like income, factor like taste, and what have you. So that is exactly what elasticity of demand is all about. So in short, or in a simple term, elasticity measure the extent to which change in quantity of a commodity demanded by consumer or supply, okay, as the result of what? Change in basic factors like income and prices. Right? So that is that by the way of introduction. So basically, the outline of what you expected to do, outline and possible learning outcome for today is number one for you to understand the definition of elasticity. Okay, and I've just done that from my intro. Then the second one is for you to understand various types of elasticity and be able to do what? You should be able to explain them, identify them. And another thing that you should understand is for you to understand the determinants, factors that can affect elasticity of demand and supply. Okay. Then possibly we look at things like price elasticity, income elasticity, cross elasticity, and so on. Then at the end of the day, time permits us to look at tools for measuring elasticity of demand. So those are the possible outcome, any outcome for today. So, and I believe I will do that one after the other. Now, having given you the introduction of what elasticity is all about and how we came about that, then the definition, the thing that you ask yourself is that what is elasticity? Elasticity measures how responsive consumers and producers are to changes in economic variables. Okay, so economics use four main elasticity measures. Number one, price elasticity of demand, that is own price of that commodity. Then we have income elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, and then we have elasticity of supply, of course. Whatever happens to demand, of course. And I said the other time that demand and supply, they are analogous to each other. Okay, but basically, we lay emphasis on elasticity of demand. Okay, so now let's look at price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand talks about the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded of supply, okay, the commodity to a relative change in the price of that commodity. That is, this concept examines the effect of percentage change. Let's assume a percent change, 1% change in the price of a commodity. Okay, how would the consumer react? Okay, and by the way of measuring this, don't worry, I will try and see if I can get the slide. But the computer has not made me the host. Don't worry, we'll work about that. Now, in measuring that, now we'll see that price elasticity of demand is measured with the formula that says percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Okay? And this is telling us about how sensitive consumers are to price changes. Who are those making noise now? If you are in the market, see, it's not a must that you join this space. How long are you going to keep doing this?
They should remove them now. Why disturbing this thing now?
Please mute your mic.
Eh? What kind of nonsense is this now?
Okay. Now, having stated the formula, percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. And the essence of doing this is to show how sensitive consumers are to price changes. And in this, we could have changes in price could be elastic, it could be inelastic. Okay, and like the normal way of explaining this to my students is from the word elastic. Elastic is telling you something that you can stretch, but stretching has limits. Okay, It's not elastic. That shows you
You
cannot
just
stretch
mute
it.
everybody.
Does
You are
not
the
make
host
any
of this call. You can
family.
mute everybody.
I said it's not good.
Who
I
is
said
this
you know this.
useless woman now?
Close it down. Somebody will get a talk say no good. You know chop and finish. One come talk. Be
Who
like
is this
Victory.
Nigeria.
useless?
It's your mic.
That is it the one that
Hello,
Why here, ma?
Dr. Olayiwola.
I
Dr.
think it's been
Olayiwola.
kicked. It's been kicked out. It's not in. It's not on this call again, ma.